the dirt. Suffocate! Barely broke a sweat. Suffer! In my sights. Barely broke a sweat. That would only slow me down.
What have you learned? Move swiftly.
Suffocate! In my sights! Flourish! Too weak, too slow. Nowhere to run. Barely broke a sweat. Got no pack space for that. Not much use on its own, but if I could find the rest of it. Rather not break my back.
Suffer!
What have you learned?
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
I'm listening.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Yes. Yes, I have.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Excuse me. Do not assume I'm on board.
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
We've always been on our own. Why should they help us?
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
Have they told you about their king? What's his aim?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
No one owns me, missionary.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, The Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I'll think about it.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order.
When will your mission be over?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations, creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Sounds like mankind to me.
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The first ones have never brought me harm. Why should I fear them?
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? For the Savior!
Yes? What's this? A part of a map? Huh. Can't tell much from this alone. Let me know if you find more of it. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now, one that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclast in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
It's your life, not theirs. Live it how you choose.
Oh, I do. Can't you tell? Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that.
Face me.
Suffocate!
hissing?
Off the ship! Suffer! Back to the dirt!
That would only slow me down. Got no pack space for that.
This accursed island. Endless misery.
Miasma!
hands on deck. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Discipline.
I need more mana.
Discipline. Do not believe
Stay light,
his
stay light.
lies.
Hope this does what Freya says it will.
What have you learned?
Welcome to King's...
I know that kind of fake smile. No need for blustering introductions. I'm not here to make friends.
It's not entirely fake. I'm just getting tired as the years wear on, you know?
Such is the way of things.
So it is. Well, I'm the smith here, as you can tell. If you need anything, let me know.
I will.
Freya Heartland's still around and trapped on Journey's End? How strange. I believe I know the runes that could break that seal.
Forge them, and I'll return with Freya.
Reclast has always been full of surprises. So be it. I'll forge those spikes with haste. There we go. That should do it. Be careful out there.
Freya's lucky.
We've had 20 years on Reclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
That speaks to deeper mysteries in your nature. You sure?
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
I've never seen runes with such power. Can they really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
I suppose I've seen worse.
To be fair, we did have local help.
Yes? Then.
You have the Verisium spikes.
Oh, shite!
Thank
What's going on?
Kindly.
Oh, we've been played, haven't we? I'm out of here.
This is all an illusion.
Burst!
Let's hope this works. Gone and done it now.
We made it. Talamoana. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Well done. It can't have been easy.
Thank you. But my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together.
I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
I don't believe my eyes or ears anymore.
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you.
Quickly. Good.
Quickly. The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of the weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Calandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
If it's the only way to save the lands I love, I will give my all.
What possessed you to break our ancestral binding? You have released Takaru, the Deceiver! Now he's free to wreak havoc on Rayclast once more. I should take your head where you stand.
You will do no such thing. How were we to know? Even I knew nothing of that prison or what was held there.
It was the concern of chieftains and the Hatsungo, not those who reject the way.
The typical arrogance of authority. You must be the local chieftain.
Yes, I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tsukuhama tribe. These waters belong to the Karui. You, along with the Kalgurans, are our guests, and your welcome is already wearing thin.
What's done is done. I made the choice. That's on me.
You're damn right it's on you. If you weren't trespassing on our shores, it would never have happened. Consider this your first and last warning, Takarui. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
I grew up surrounded by that lesson. Survival of the fittest.
It is not enough to just survive. Why merely settle for that? Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Vaal, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
Danig has deeper respect for you than you give him credit. He tried to intervene, but was too late.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is Kingsmarch is too large for any one man to fully control. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngakanu is now off-limits to outsiders.
You can't control the young. It's wrong to try.
It is not about control. It's about honor, respect, tradition. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
I find her rather impressive. You should give her a chance.
Ugh. The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Tukohama tasked his tribe, my tribe, with keeping that deceiver in his prison. Our sacred duty kept us in this region, even though we longed for the sea. But it is good that we stayed.
It was foolish to not have further protections.
Best you mind your mouth. We tried posting warriors to keep watch over the prison. He'd drive them mad. They'd throw themselves into the sea. Instead, we allowed his fog to wreak its havoc, and in turn, keep him hidden. Besides, I had no idea Kalguran runes could undo our ancestral binding. Yet another reason for us to not get along.
As I've said, what's done is done.
For untold generations, he slept soundly in that prison. But the deceiver woke from his slumber 20 years ago and has been causing more and more problems ever since. The fog, crashing ships, foul dreams, cursed voices. Even one of our elders fell for his lies and went missing. But it will be much worse now that the deceiver is free, thanks to you. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slaves now? Dead and gone.
Even in Ogham, the Ezamites fought to throw off the Empire's boot.
And look where the Empire is now. Now, we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
It makes sense to me.
Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. Remember, you are a guest.
Here we are.
As you wish. How can I help? My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
Home is wherever you find yourself.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. Bye then.
You are not yet a warrior, but soon you will be. Climb these cliffs and collect one Shrike egg. If you feel you cannot go on, turn back. You can always try again next season. We seek to build wisdom and strength, not to destroy you. A corpse does your tribe no good. No matter what you choose to do, return with a grand tale of what you faced. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukuhama tribe. You are not yet a warrior, but soon you will be. Climb these cliffs and collect one Shrike egg. If you feel you cannot go on, turn back. You can always try again next season. We seek to build wisdom and strength, not to destroy you. A corpse does your tribe no good. No matter what you choose to do, return with a grand tale of what you faced. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukuhama tribe.
Burst!
With eggs this big, I'd hate to see the mother. Strange place for a shrine. Can't tell who made it either.
My reflexes grow sharper still. Suffocate!